Witam was bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem Arietta, a przed wami GreedFall. Ostatnio sobie skończyliśmy w dość innym miejscu, ale nie chciałam wam pokazywać, wiecie, tego całego przejścia i ładowania ekranu, więc spotykamy się w New Series, a naszym zadaniem jest porozmawianie z Konstantinem. Właśnie znajdujemy się przed jego domem, no to co, ruszajmy. Od razu wchodzimy. Ciekawe, jak się on teraz miewa. Ostatnio nie wyglądał za dobrze. Konstantin, chodź.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes,
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Donegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, milady. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
Okej. Widzę, że już w następnym wstępie mamy dość mocny splot zdarzeń. Co się w ogóle stało z Konstantinem? Gdzie on go zabrał? Dobra, dopytajmy się.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Dobra.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors.
Okej.
My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Donegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into again?
I am sorry, milady, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, milady.
Dobra. Widzę, że tutaj nasi znajomi już poznikali. Tutaj mamy Kurta. Mamy od nas wszystkich. Dobra, to ruszamy dalej. Okej, o, tu jesteście. Cześć wam. Mapa. Dobra, najpierw znajdziemy Konstantina. To jest nasz priorytet. Dobra, zobaczmy na mapę, gdzie to się wszystko znajduje. Na tą większą mapę. Okej, tu. Dobra, ruszamy od razu. I tu podróż. Tutaj poproszę i tutaj mamy. Dobra, ruszamy dalej. Okej, tu mamy wystawy, tutaj to. Ale pokażcie mi mapę, gdzie mam iść. Tutaj mamy. Mamy dość niedaleko tu obok. I szykuje nam się tutaj trochę walki. Okej, jeden nie żyje. Wycofajmy się trochę. Atakujmy. I tu. Okej. Wszyscy zginęli? Chyba tak. Możemy coś zjeść. Przepraszam. Możemy zebrać wszystko. Okej. Dobra, tutaj biegniemy. Konstantin, gdzie jesteś?
Konstantin's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Donegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
Dobra, wyszukajmy. Najpierw weźmy łup.
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts?
Okej.
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Perhaps they were in another place and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
O, to już wszystko? Ja myślałam, że wszystko zbadamy, a nie 2 szczegóły i tyle. Dobra, tutaj mamy następne zwłoki.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Dość mały rozstaw stóp. O, się wystraszyłam biciem levela. Serio? Dobra, i teraz tutaj. Hop.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinolmenawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies. And without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
To na pewno. Najpierw zbierzmy kilka rzeczy tutaj stąd. Okej. Zebraliśmy i zbadajmy tak. To na pewno.
Crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
Okej. Tutaj mamy kogoś jeszcze. Zbadajmy też to.
This blade is a native ritual knife. And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms?
Być może. Dobra,
The
sprawdźmy
corpses of
to.
both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight, but a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
No dobra. Skoro tak mówisz, to idziemy. Tędy? Dobrze w ogóle biegnę? Tak. Dlaczego to, żeby jeszcze Konstantin nam się gdzieś zapodział? Kiedy że jest chory, to jeszcze sobie biega po lesie.
More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way.
Palą.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Właśnie mówię, że palące się drzewa. Wybierzmy
These
przy okazji
weapons
to.
are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
Wybierzmy przy okazji wszystko, co tu możemy.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Okej. Idziemy tam, ale widać, że mamy bestię. Okej. Okej. Jest następne. Okej. Tu i ostatni nam został. Dobra. Wszystko się udało.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else? More signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Może on miał coś, jakieś miksturki? Co tu się stało?
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here.
Okej, zbierzmy wszystko.
There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Jest za dużo tych mieszanek wybuchowych. Coś tu jest nie tak. Okej, ruszamy dalej. Oj, nie to. Co tu jest jeszcze do sprawdzenia?
There are
Tędy?
footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
Okej, tutaj coś jeszcze leży. Notatka, notatka profesora. Aha, tubylcy opowiadali nam o olbrzymim stworzeniu fruwającym w sporach. Znaleziony posąg prawdopodobnie je przedstawia. To ogromna skrzydlata bestia, która wydaje się zwinna i zdolna do latania, ale jej ciało wygląda na delikatne i pozbawione pancerza. Oczywiście to tylko posąg i musimy najpierw zobaczyć ją na własne oczy, aby potwierdzić te obserwacje. Okej. Oj, widzę już tu następnych. Jesteśmy?
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak.
Dobra, co my tutaj dalej mamy?
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here?
Dobra, a jakie ominęmy? Nie zaatakują nas? Oj, zaatakują. Dobra, jeden. Dobra, jeszcze trochę? Dobra.
I
Badaj.
don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
O, myślę, już masz tu chyba nas zdradza.
These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up.
Okej.
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katasak may have returned there. His Voglendyke might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasak is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That is true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
No, więc nieźle idzie. Konstantin zaginął. Nie mamy żadnych zbytnio tropów. Mamy same przypuszczenia. Tak więc... Świetnie. Co nie? Dobra, musimy najpierw przejść tu i tutaj, o. Zostajmy. Biegł się. Tu. Musimy przejść. Musimy tu się cofnąć całkowicie. Dobra. Wiecie co? Nie będę wam pokazywać, wiecie, znowu całej tej ścieżki, więc spotkamy się tutaj w tym miejscu, gdzie już nie mieliśmy jeszcze tutaj odkryte wszystkiego. Witam was ponownie. Jak mówiłam wcześniej, znajdujemy się już tutaj. Chwilkę nam zajęło. I dobra, z tego co widzimy, mamy tutaj bestie, dość sporo ich. I parę ciał, które oczywiście ograbimy. A czemu by nie? Zawsze to jakiś parę rzeczy do przodu. Okej, pozbądźmy się go. Okej, jeden. Widzę cię. Chcesz mnie zaatakować? Drugi. Ała! No, chodź tu. Okej. A, tam jeszcze jest jeden. Okej, no i padł. To jest chyba wszystko. Zbierzmy tutaj. Widzę, że w życie nam nic nie spadło. To dobrze. Zbierajmy je sobie przy okazji. Trzeba w końcu coś z tymi materiałami porobić. Zbierzmy łup. On jeszcze żyje, a ręka mu się ruszyła. Chyba jednak postanowił nie wstać. Przydałoby mu się też kołdra. I poduszka. Dobra, ruszamy dalej. Ten też żyje. Też mu się ręka. Dobra, on nie ma jednej ręki. Nieważne. Tu rozbijmy obóz. Okej, mamy 5 obozów na 5. Do legatki Desardes, kongregacji, wasza miłość. Posłaniec powiadomił nas o przybyciu delegacji jego księcia Denwyspy, na której czele stoi jego córka. W miarę możliwości proszę o twój jak najszybszy port do Nisirin. Nie wiem, w jaki sposób reagować na dość niepokojące pojawienie się rodziny na Teer Fradee. Aha. Mając nadzieję, że mój list znajdzie cię, pani, w dobrym zdrowiu, oczekuję twojego przybycia. Aha. Dobra, i tutaj mamy... Tutaj mamy zaproszenie do kupienia DLC, ale to myślę, że dopiero po przejściu gry całej. Coś pomyślimy na ten temat. Zobaczymy też, jak gra nam się skończy. Czy będziemy zadowoleni, czy nie. Dobrze w ogóle biegnę? Dobrze biegnę. To może sobie DLC kupimy. Dobra, tutaj mamy już posterunek. Weźmy. Okej. No, serio, pieniek nas zatrzymał. Cześć.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardes. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, milady?
Okej. Zapytajmy o to.
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
Then they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Okej. O, mamy zaproponować złoto. Dobra, proponujemy złoto.
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor. Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I am sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Dobra. Zapytajmy o ocalałą osobę.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance. This boy will not survive long if someone doesn't help him. Anything else?
I need to be
Dobra.
going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Nie denerwuj się tak, koleś. Jesteś na wstrzymanie. Dobra, tam mamy wejście. Chodźmy od razu. Ale wy i tak nas zdradziły już raz.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
No i o to nam chodzi. Na tym nam zależy. Okej. Mamy to?
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. There. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Dobra, mamy wrócić tutaj za 24 godziny. Dobra. To chwilę pewnie zajmie. Stół rzemieślnicy. Tutaj mamy to. Tutaj już nic nie mamy. Co to za druga misja? Dobra. Tutaj coś mamy jeszcze. Dobra, tu i tu. Myślę, że na razie poczekamy sobie tutaj. To chwilę będzie trwało i myślę, że w sumie zakończymy sobie na tym odcinek i my się spotkamy w tym samym miejscu w następnym. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, że zostawicie łapkę w górę, zasubskrybujecie kanał. No to co? Trzymajcie się ciepło. Do usłyszenia. Cześć.